Matt Lee maybe has a question.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I do. I do want to ask about Syria, but first, I just want to get very, very briefly.
I might want to go on and on,
How
Matt.
do you
I don't know.
how do you decide? Well, my question is going to be very, very brief.
Oh, all right. Yes,
How
sir.
do you decide when it's okay to speak about revoking someone's visa? Because for years and years and years, decades in fact, in covering this building, it's always the mantra has been visa records are confidential. Mm-hmm. And yet we have a situation where an entertainer in the UK has had his visa revoked very publicly by the Deputy Secretary of State in a tweet, retweeted by Secretary Rubio and confirmed by other officials. So what's the deal with this law? Does it not really apply unless you want it to? Unless you don't want to talk about it?
Well, yeah, I can't speak to the decisions at the times of when to discuss something of this sort. What we do know is a very public dynamic with individuals. We have a very public policy and procedure and process now that we're discussing regarding national security and how we are handling the visa process. In this particular case, of course, what you're referring to is the tweet from our Deputy Secretary of State, Christopher Landau, that the State Department has revoked the U.S. visas for the members of the Bob Vylan band in light of their hateful tirade at Glastonbury, including leading the crowd in death chants. Foreigners who glorify violence and hatred are not welcome visitors to our country. Now, we've stated that when it comes to how we vet people, if they are going to be coming here to be helpful, to be nice people, to be great tourists, or if they're coming for other reasons, that every sovereign nation has a right to decide who's going to come to this country. So we've been public about that standard. And this was a very public event that violated, as you've seen from the Deputy Secretary's tweet, that very basic standard about the nature of who we want to let into the country. That's all right. It is important the American people support us taking care about who comes here. And I think his tweet and the Secretary's language and his approach on the policy speaks for itself.
Okay, so it's basically, if it's a public kind of facing thing, then
well,
you're
I didn't
okay
say that.
with...
I said in this case that's what has occurred. Right. I think that it's the policy certainly is clear for individuals, but when we're thinking about the nature of the policy itself that has been publicly discussed, they chose to do so this time.